Hi everybody. So I have officially decided to start Project Pan. Honestly, I should have probably started this a very long time ago, but I kept convincing myself I don't have a problem. And that's a lie. I have a problem. I have a lot of makeup. And funny enough, I don't wear makeup every day. I work a lot and I work from home. So I won't be wearing makeup at home. But the makeup I do have is like sitting and collecting dust, and I need to like motivate myself to actually use my makeup. And so I figured filming myself doing Project Pan is going to be a great way to hold myself accountable and also to motivate myself to actually use up the products that I have. I mean, I've always loved watching Project Pan videos. It's I get like this weird enough like a rush seeing somebody finish a product, and so let's see if I get that as well, you know? So I'm going to share with you what I'm going to be trying to finish up for the next little bit. So first and foremost, I have this eyeshadow palette, Tartelette in Bloom by Tarte. I'm going to be very honest. I'm not planning on just using this and then the end. Like, I'm not going to solely use this until it's completely gone. Right now, my goal is just to kind of use it for the next little bit. Which I have been for the past couple months because it looks practically brand new. Like, oh fuck. Like, look at that. It barely looks, well, now it looks kind of used, but I've had this for a few years and it's like, I've touched maybe a couple eyeshadows prior to like starting this a couple months ago. But my goal since using this palette was to try to use up the shadows so that the Tarte name is like you won't be able to see it anymore, or at least a good portion of it is gone. So we're kind of getting there. The darker shades are a little bit more difficult to use, but that's just because I don't like using dark eyeshadow, but I've been trying to like use the darker ones to kind of like line my eyes, do like, you know, wing liner with it, blah blah blah, but like I don't know, I gotta practice. I also have this super tiny little amount of eyeshadow in this container. It was from a shadow that kind of like fractured, that kind of broke apart, and I didn't want to waste it because it's green and I love green and it looks amazing for my hazel eyes, so I need to use that up. There's not much left. I should be able to use it fairly quickly, so that's one thing I'm going to try to do. As well, I have this sample of the Bobbi Brown vitamin enriched face base. Oh my god, speak English. It's not hard. So I have like the little sample, which I have been using lately. This is my first time using like a Bobbi Brown product. See, look. I mean, there's still quite a fair bit amount because you don't need a lot. But it smells so good. And it's a sample. I'll be able to use it. I got a fucking big enough forehead, so I'll be able to use it. I also have this old Hard Candy Sheer Envy face primer. It's like almost empty. We're just gonna ignore that. It's almost empty. A lot of it is just air, so I should be able to get that done fairly quickly. So I have two face powders that I kind of want to try using up. I have the Naked Cosmetics Translucent HD Finishing Powder. It's the white one. And then I also have this one. It's a Gigi Gorgeous face powder that kind of like, weirdly enough, just cracked on its own. And so I just put it in this container to try to like shake it and break it some more and then kind of use it as I go. It's summertime. I don't really use face powders all that much just because I really don't need it. I don't mind looking shiny when it's winter, when it's summer. Oh my god. But I do use it sometimes for like my under eyes. So I don't foresee me finishing that anytime soon, but some progress would be nice. I have one mascara that I have been using lately. This one, I don't know how to pronounce it. It's this brand, the DOUCCE. It's the Max Lash Volumizer Mascara. It's cute. I like it. I didn't wear any mascara today. Gotta work on that too. But we're gonna try to use that up. I have a couple different liners. So I have my last tattoo liner from Kat Von D Cosmetics before the rebrand. I have this Araceli one that I'm also kind of using up at the same time. And then I have this old one from Sephora. It's like a matte black one. She's kind of shrunk a little bit. But I essentially just use this in my waterline. And then I don't really fill in my brows all that much. Hence why I've had this brow liner forever. But it's from IT Cosmetics, the Brow Power. I have a lot. I don't really use it. Like, look at that. I've had this for years and I've barely used it. And I'm probably not going to finish it anytime soon, which is fine. These are my natural brows, thank you God. So I don't really fill them in unless I see like little spots that are missing, which doesn't really happen, thank God. But we're gonna try. So I have two concealers, kind of. So I have this one from Physicians Formula. I just have the yellow color corrector that's left. The actual concealer, I use that up fairly quickly. Then I also have this Touch in Sol Advanced Real Moisture Liquid Foundation. I don't wear foundation, but I do use foundation like this for as concealer. So we're gonna be pairing these babies up together and hopefully we can make some progress. Because it is summertime, I do bronze quite a bit, and I know I'm super pale, but this is also not the palest that I've been. So this one that's in, what color is this? Nude beige, actually works really well as a concealer. Right now for blush and highlighter, I'm using these these two duos from Pixi. I have in Peach Honey, which this one I've absolutely been loving. It's been such a great kind of like all over cheek color, but also just to kind of add a bit of glow. Look at that. And then I pair this with a bronzer, and it's such a beautiful color on the cheeks. It's like to die for. And then I also have this one. This is Rose Gold. This is definitely a lot lighter, but every so often, if I'm gonna be out at night and not during the day, I do like to grab this one. So you see how this one has more of a glow to it, like a beachy glow. You know what I'm trying to say. I'm tired and it's the end of the night, but oh, both of them are gorgeous. But if I'm going out during the day, I'll do this one. If it's at night, I'll do this one. For bronzers, I have two options. I have a cream one, Hard Candy Glow All the Way. I don't use this a whole lot. I gotta remind myself to use it. If it's not in front of me, I just don't use it. And then I also have the Park Avenue Princess Bronzer from Tarte, the classic. It's barely touched, but it's also, I don't do bronzer all that often. It hasn't been till like actually this summer or the past couple summers where I've been forcing myself to kind of get comfortable with bronzer. So look at that. Look at this glow. I forgot to mention, I did make my own blue eyeliner, a cream one. So I do want to use this up, especially for the summer. It's a nice, like, cool look to do. So I gotta do more fun, colorful looks. And then finally, the last two products that I have this Purlisse Daily Lip Nourisher, blah, blah, blah. It's a lip balm. It's good. I think it's halfway done, so we're doing good on this. And then finally, for a lip product that I want to try to finish, ignore the packaging, but essentially what I've done is I've taken, you know, the ends of lipsticks, I've kind of dug it out, melted it together, and now this is what I have left. So I should be done this fairly soon. I didn't think it would take me this long to kind of go over all the products that I have, but wish me luck, and I'll update in a couple weeks.